A revolution started on this day in 1959, and we seldom think about it. The first practical copier, the Xerox 914, was demonstrated in a live television hookup with several studios. Since the beginning of office work, there's always been awkward and tedious ways to copy things. If someone knew he or she was making a document that would need copies now, carbon paper was used. That required heavier than normal hitting of the keys, and correcting mistakes meant every page had to be corrected, and that was a mess. Sometimes a mimeograph master was made. Copies were printed, although mimeographs were designed to make a lot of copies, such as copies of a weekly church bulletin. Photocopying required that an actual fine-grained photograph of a document be made and then photos processed on non-glossy paper. Then enter Xerox. The company had been founded in 1906 in Rochester, New York, to make photographic print paper. It was called the Haloid Corporation. 30 years later, Joseph Wilson, the son of the founder, heard about an invention by a man named Chester Carlson. Carlson had perfected a way to electrically charge sheets of metal to carry dry toner to print on clean paper. But Haloid took 20 years to perfect the idea. Then in 1958, it changed its name to Xerox, using parts of two Greek words meaning dry printing. And on this date in '59, it showed its first Xerox copier. By the way, Xerox had decided that before it released it to the public, it would run it through its paces in the real world, and so it lent one to a car dealership, where it would get really dirty. After 6 months, Xerox went back to get the copier. "You can't have it back," was the reply. Xerox knew it had a winner. By the way, Xerox was a pioneer in computer research, looking for a personal home computer that worked. Much of the company's ideas, though, would later be used by Apple and Microsoft. I'm Dennis Daly.